Hello and welcome to episode 7 of the Unseen Horror Corner, the series where I rate horror movies based on how much they scare me as a blind person. This episode, Bring Her Back from 2025. As usual, I will be rating scariness off sound, and there will be spoilers up ahead. Also, this is the last episode before Halloween, so happy Halloween! So Bring Her Back follows a pair of siblings, Andy and Piper, who recently lost their father and are being fostered by a woman named Laura, who starts to develop a strange attachment to Piper because, like Laura's recently deceased daughter, she is blind. First things first, I really love when horror movies use innocuous everyday sounds as a motif related to the horror, and in this one, water is a big one. Laura lost her daughter in a drowning accident. Andy, the older of the two siblings, used to be physically abused by their father, who would turn on the shower every time so that Piper wouldn't hear it. So one early scene where the sound of water jumped out to me, there's one night where Laura is speaking to another child she is fostering, named Ollie. Actually, he's a kid named Connor that she kidnapped and put a demon inside of so she could try and summon the soul of her daughter. She's speaking to him and it's pretty silent for a while till the faucet turns on its own. And then an even more terrifying scene later on that has been burned into my memory. So at the beginning, Andy's the one to find their dad's unresponsive body. He cut his throat. Well, there's one scene in particular where he tries to go and take a shower, only to be met with a hallucination of his father trying to speak to him, but his throat, not there, so he starts croaking, like The Grudge. Yeah, I'm not gonna repeat it, because the night I watched this movie, I could not take a shower without blasting something else. Speaking about people losing their voices, Ollie/Connor spends most of the movie mute because of the entity inside him. By the end of the movie, Laura has offed Andy while Piper is at school, and Ollie tries to get her into a room by herself, or the demon tries to, by mimicking his voice, and then the little throat croak comes back when she's in the room and she realizes it's not Andy. I was actually warned by a fellow blind person that the scenes with Ollie were particularly gruesome, but boy was I not ready. The gore in this movie was so intense. Out of everything I've watched this month, I was actually nauseous. It's worth mentioning that there are a few scenes where you get to see how Piper navigates through the world with her vision loss using sound. Those are really cool touches that I appreciated. Do I wish they did a tiny bit more with Piper's hearing in relation to Laura's suspicious behavior? Yes. To be fair though, I don't think that's the fault of the representation of blindness in this movie. It might just be because Piper is a child desperate for more independence, and she was very willing to push away her brother and come to Laura's defense multiple times in the movie, so she would feel more normal. I could probably do a deeper dive on this movie one day, but for now, with all that in mind, I give Bring Her Back a 5 out of 5 on my blind fan scare scale. Till next time!